Good
There
morning.
we are. Hey, good morning. Happy rainy Monday.
It's a rainy Monday. Here, just get over.
Which one?
I don't know. We're not centered. I feel weird. Oh, we can just move this. Hi.
It's a Monday morning.
How are we? It's raining. It's yay.
It is
I have
October
my cozy
25th,
little mug.
which means it is one day away from Logan's birthday
My
And-
youngest son turns 21 tomorrow.
and James Pack's birthday.
Oh yeah, James, and it's Josie's birthday on Thursday. If
Yep.
anybody else has a birthday, let me know. I will.
I'll put it in the
Give you a shout
comments. We will say happy birthday to
Yep.
everyone.
So, yeah, it's a rainy Monday.
It is
Ooh,
so nice.
Isn't there a song about that? Rainy days and Mondays.
Always get me down. Yeah.
But a rainy Monday is actually, I don't know. It depends on what you have to do today.
That's true.
If you're like doing yard work,
That's not a good
not
day
so
for
good.
that.
Actually,
Yeah.
I was going to do yard work today. Apparently,
I think you should. I think you should get out there and do some yard work. Hey, good morning, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
The carpet is that the Carpenters? Do they sing "Rainy Days and Mondays Always Get Me Down"?
I
That
can kind of
probably is the
picture them.
Carpenters. Yeah.
Picture them. Picture their. Oh, my plant is dying.
Okay, random trivia knowledge.
Still get distracted.
Says
Sorry.
the guy who likes to pray in cemeteries. Karen Carpenter is actually buried out here. Her
Out
gravesite
here, like in our yard.
in Westlake by Costco,
So
which
weird.
sounds weird.
I'm
There's a
still kinda
cemetery
tired.
by Costco,
It's a thing.
but yes, Karen Carpenter is buried right here in Westlake.
I
So
think Karen Carpenter sang that song.
yes.
Well,
Well,
the Carpenters.
oh, just by herself.
I don't know. I just picture one voice in my head.
Okay. Anyway, enough about the Carpenters. Good morning,
Sorry.
everyone.
It's been, yeah.
Hey, welcome everyone that have popped in to watch. It is a great day.
How many grades?
There cannot be enough grades for today because we're beginning our week of prayer and fasting. And I would say, where did it go?
I don't know.
I was drinking a cup of water, but
It's gone.
I was going to remind you, if you are choosing to fast, make sure you drink a lot of water. Make sure you stay hydrated. That's very important. If you're fasting,
Not coffee.
no, coffee's not so good.
Not a good
It kind of wakes you up a little bit, but
Yep.
if you're fasting, make sure you stay hydrated, drink some water, and remember, it's more about the praying than it is about the fasting. Don't just go through
Yeah.
the week saying, "Hey, I made it fasting," but
Honestly,
you never spent time in prayer.
I've seriously been internally wrestling about this for the last couple of days because it's like, I'm like, no, he's gone. No, I'm like, oh, okay, prayer and fasting. So I should fast. I'm like, okay, fasting from food is just not, it would not be wise for me right now because I'm still trying to regulate, eating actual meals at actual times and all of that, which I'm not doing great at. So throwing fasting in would probably not be good. And then I'm like, oh, I could fast from coffee. But then I'm like, that would just kind of like, and then I felt like I was like trying to find something to fast from just so that I could say, oh, I'm fasting from this and that. And that's like totally not what fasting is about. It's not about telling people, it's not about, look at me, what am I doing? It's about stopping and focusing and spending time with God. And so I actually was thinking about fasting from cleaning or dishes.
or bathing.
No. Time I would be doing that.
I think you should fast from Halloween candy.
That's just have an issue with Halloween candy. Anyway, so I have chosen not to fast this week because for me, it was ending up being this thing that I was like getting all worked up about. And I'm like, you know what? I want to spend time praying and I want to spend time with God. And so what I'm going to focus on is writing in my journal because when I journal, I'm more intentional about, because I feel like every morning I go out and I can't go out this morning because it's raining, but I go outside and I just pray, but I pray for like, kind of like, oh yeah, this person and that person and just thinking about people. But this week I want to be more intentional and like write things down and write down specifically what I'm praying and who I'm praying for. And so I'm focusing on praying this week and just spending some time journaling and more intensive time actually reading my Bible. So instead of getting all worked up about the fasting part, I'm going to focus on the praying part.
And on Monday through Friday, we're going to get together virtually through a Zoom call or a Zoom meeting and pray together. So anyone who wants to join in and pray with us, we can do that at noon every day. So it kind of ties in with fasting. So like when you would be eating lunch at noon, we can come together and pray. And there's a different focus for each day. And so today the focus is just praying for the bridge, praying for our church. And there are a lot of, obviously a lot of things to be praying for with the church. One of the things that's out there is our lease is coming due, at the end of next year,
for our
and it's
building.
for the building. Yeah. So really just praying for wisdom, for, how the Lord would lead us with the building and where to meet. We have, a new elder board, and praying for wisdom for them. We get to welcome new members this Sunday. Just so many things to be praying for the Bridge Church, and just the Lord would continue to just open new doors for ministry and opportunity for us here in the Conejo Valley. So
yeah,
good stuff to be praying for. So if you're around at noon, the Zoom link was emailed out and it was in the bulletin. And if you still need it, leave it in the comments and I will send it to you. So we'll make sure you can get it that way. So.
Or you could email info@bridgechurch.us.
Yep. Or alex@bridgechurch.us or mark@bridgechurch.us. Just send us an email. We'll make sure we get you the link.
Don't email Jill at Bridge because I don't have an email. It would go nowhere.
It would go nowhere.
Sorry. So, yeah.
So what do you like to do on a rainy day other than pray?
Actually, reading.
Reading is good.
I liked it. I have the windows open. I'm weird. People think I'm weird because I like it to be cold and chilly. And, I like to hear the rain. So it's cold in our house. We have the windows open.
I'm in my fleece. It's very cold.
But it's just nice. And I don't know. I love seeing things in nature that show me of God's character. Because I don't know. Maybe it's just because it doesn't rain here very often, but it's just something about the cleansing and I don't know. The rain is just kind of reminds me of, God's faithfulness, his steadfast, he showers his love on us. And I like those little analogies in nature.
And isn't it interesting? Like yesterday in Psalm 63, we talked about, praying in the desert, praying in the wilderness, and this parched ground crying out for water. And then the next day we get this rain. And it's kind of like he goes from my soul is thirsting to my soul is satisfied.
Yeah.
To my soul clings to you. And it's just an awesome visual to go from this thirsty soul crying out to God in the same way that the dry ground is crying out for rain. And then the next day there's rain.
Yeah.
And just the thought that our souls can be satisfied in the presence of God.
Go for a walk in the rain.
Yeah, that's what Scott likes to do in the rain. To hear the rain, to smell the rain, go for a walk in the rain. That all sounds nice.
I might go for a walk today. Except for I don't have any shoes. All I have is my Birkenstocks and I have my rubber Birkenstocks that I wear at the beach. I could wear those in the rain. I don't like shoes. I don't know if you guys know me much, but usually if you see me around church, I'm usually barefoot.
So
okay. So at church yesterday, what? Oh, sorry. I'm just no, we had tables along the back. Any of you that were at church yesterday, you walked in, you're like, what? Why are there tables? Are we having a banquet? But no, I loved that because some people like me I don't know. I get kind of anxious, not knowing what's behind me. And personally, I like to look out. It's just kind of the way, my shepherding heart. I like to look and see who's here. And, during the service, just looking at different people. Oh yeah. This person, I don't see this person and I want to pray for them. And, I don't know. Well, and I listen to him too. So yeah. Listen to the message, but it's just a good way for me to care for people in just seeing who's there and are there any new people that I don't know and praying over the congregation during church. That's just something I like to do. So I loved sitting at that table in the back, and I just like sitting at a table. There's something about having something in front of you, and it's
well, you weren't the only one sitting at the table. A lot of people, but it was. We were looking at changing the way we did chairs because, normally they're spread out from wall to wall. And we had talked about, a couple of months ago, going to 3 sections and maybe tables in the back. But then the Delta variant kicked in and it's we should keep things spread out. And I know, but things.
Although, when I did walk in, I noticed that there weren't chairs on the side and I'm like, that's kind of like my anchor. I like to sit on the side there. So I'm like, yay, there's tables. Okay, I'm sorry. I have issues. So. It's okay though.
But it it was fun watching people come in because it's like, wait, where do I sit? I mean, nothing throws you off. There were two things to throw people off yesterday. One is that they were repaving the lot, so the teller entrance was shut
I
down.
actually I was gonna go in the back entrance this time. I'm like, dang it, and because I was like almost late, and then I went.
And so people, first of all, you couldn't come in the way that maybe you're used to coming in, and then you walk in the room and you're used to going to your chair, but everything was
it's all messed. I know. I did see people walking. They're like, wait,
where do I go? Where do I
everybody
go?
has their seat in church. It's like I sit here in this row here, but then you mess up the chairs.
It's
like when they rearrange the grocery store, and you're like,
oh,
where's my stuff?
Yeah, they did that to me at Costco. It was horrible.
Anyway, and the staff went on a conference thing this week. It was so amazing. It was just so good to get away and to, I don't know, there's something about, I don't know if other professions, if you're a doctor, you go to doctor conferences. I don't know. There's something about being with other pastors, other church leaders, and just kind of to relate and, care for each other and then be cared for by, the staff.
But especially 18 months into a pandemic. I mean, I think people were hungry for encouragement and hungry to be together with other leaders.
Well, I know our staff, it was just fun to be together.
Yeah.
We went out and had supper together and just talking and being around. And we were on this humongous table
with fried catfish,
eating soul food. I
fried
had a salad. I chose
barbecue with soul. It was so awesome.
I chose poorly. When you go to a place called Barbecue with Soul, don't get a salad.
Yeah.
Oh well. But the next day we had a lot of fun food. It was chimichurri. Dang it.
You're not even close.
I know.
Jill had her first experience with chilaquiles.
It was close.
And it was so good. And there's this.
Because I don't usually eat breakfast, but
and there's this small chain of.
It was like breakfast
of Mexican food restaurant that's called Valerie's. And Scott,
go.
They are.
If you've ever seen one, go.
They're in Texas.
They're in Austin?
They're in Dallas.
Dallas.
So not in San Antonio. So sorry, Scott. But anyway, it's this, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 restaurant chain, maybe 8 or 10, I don't know. But it was the actual owner that was there taking our order and recommending foods. And chilaquiles was not even on the menu.
We did do more than eat at the conference,
but we did eat.
We did eat.
It was refreshed.
It refreshed
and nourished.
That's a hard word to say.
Yeah. So it was.
But thanks for all you guys who were praying. Yeah. It was good.
It was a great time. And I think we all came back encouraged. I mean, we enjoyed our time together. We enjoyed the people that we met at the conference. The input and the worship times were just amazing. It was just a good time away. Good time away.
So, yeah. So, as you start your week, spend some time praying because God's amazing and awesome and faithful. And no matter what you're going through, because I know, we're all still going through life sometimes isn't great, isn't how we want it to be. It isn't how we planned it to be. Even the whole, the pandemic was then. It's like, there's still a lot that isn't how we planned or isn't how we wanted or, whatever. But I am learning slowly, 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, 3 steps forward, however that goes. But yeah, learning that no matter what happens, God is faithful. God is true. God is with us. He walks through whatever we're walking through. He walks through it with us. And so, I don't know. I've just been focusing on that last week, and I want to continue focusing on that. Just, the character of God and how he's with us, God with us. Because just as we're looking forward to Christmas, I'm so excited about Christmas this year. But it's that Emmanuel.
We've got Halloween, we've got Thanksgiving, but it'll be Christmas for you.
But about the God with us.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, God is with us, that he experienced humanity. He's still human.
And how awesome,
human, right?
How awesome was that image from Psalm 63 that that we are protected in the shadow of the shelter of the shelter in the shadow of his wings, that he is watching over us and that he upholds us with his right hand. There's so many truths about God from Psalm 63.
A lot of right hand truths. God, I think he's right-handed. I don't know.
All right. Well, hey, with that bit of theology, we will wrap up for today. Remember, if you're around at noon, log on to our Zoom call to
Mark will be facilitating this today.
Now, it's a different pastor every day, and today's my day, so I will be leading us in a time of praying for the Bridge Church at noon and other things as the Lord leads. But we look forward to seeing you then. And this coming Sunday, this is, I love the way this worked out because we're doing this week of prayer and fasting that leads up to a time of joyful celebration on Sunday. As we worship together, as we welcome new members, as we have cake on the patio. For a time of fasting, we're talking a whole lot about food, but that's okay.
I know.
Hey,
It's a thing.
have a great day, everyone. God bless
love you,
you.
Bridge Church.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Goodbye.